Welcome back to our channel. Now we are discussing an important judgment on partnership continuity, even partner's death. Even after the partner's death, we'll see the landmark Supreme Court judgment, IOCL versus Shree Niwas Ramgopal case. What happens when a partner in running business dies? Does the firm collapse overnight, or can it continue if the partner agreed to it in advance? In a landmark judgments, Indian Oil Corporation Ltd and others versus Shree Niwas Ramgopal and others, the Supreme Court not only answered these questions but also sent a strong message to public sector undertakings. We'll see the background story. This case began with the kerosene dealership in West Bengal. The firm Shree Niwas Ramgopal was originally a proprietorship, but in November 89, it became a partnership with three members. One holds 55% share, another holds 35% share, and third one holds 10% share. They signed a dealership agreement with Indian Oil Corporation Ltd in 1990. The agreement had a clause. If a partner died, the firm must inform IOCL, which could then choose to continue with the existing firm, enter into a fresh agreement with the reconstituted firm, or terminate the dealership. This clause was inserted in the agreement. So the turning point on November 29, 2009, one majority partner passed away. His sons were already partners, but disputes arose among the legal heirs over his share. The surviving partners told IOCL they wanted to keep the business running. They even offered an indemnity bond while reconstituting the firm. But IOCL had its own 2008 guidelines. If a partner dies, the firm must be reconstituted with all the legal heirs of the deceased and the surviving partners. Since not all heirs joined the reconstituted firm, IOCL decided to stop the kerosene supply. Despite a clean, decades-long business record and a partnership deed clearly stating that the firm would continue even if a partner died. So here the legal battle. The firm approached the Calcutta High Court. The court issued a mandamus, an order to IOCL telling it to maintain supplies until the firm was reconstituted or dealership was formally ended. So a division bench upheld this. IOCL was not happy to put the matter to Supreme Court again. So the Supreme Court, so this IOCL was not happy with this order and took the matter to Supreme Court. So Supreme Court's key findings, Section 42 of the Partnership Act. A firm is dissolved on a partner's death unless the deed says otherwise. So this rule mainly applies to two partner firms where only two partners are there. In multi-partner firms, if the deed allows continuation, there is no automatic dissolution. Multi-partner distinction. Since the firm began with the three partners and surviving partners remain, Section 42C did not force a shutdown. Partnership deed prevails. IOCL could not ignore a valid contract between the partners and impose its guidelines in a way that conflicted with the deed. Fairness under Article 14 As a state entity, IOCL must act reasonably and avoid high-handedness. Stopping supplies in these circumstances was arbitrary. Doctrine of flexible reconstitution. While not named by court, the judgment supports a flexible business-friendly approach when hires are in dispute, without harming the ongoing operations. Avoid unnecessary litigation. The court warned the public bodies not to create avoidable disputes that end up burdening courts and small businesses. Consistent with past rulings, previous cases also held that if a deed allows continuity, the firm survives. It is only a change in constitution, not a dissolution. Dealership agreement option. IOCL had the option to continue supplies under its own contract, but chosen not to. The court said that that was unjustified. So, outcome is the Supreme Court dismissed IOCL's appeal. Supplies to Shree Niwas Ramgopal Ors to continue, allowing a firm to deal with family disputes without losing its core business. For IOCL, this ruling is a reminder guidelines are not about fairness, not about commercial sense or the constitution. So why this matters is this protects the stability of multi-partner firms with a well-drafted deed. It warns public sector undertaking and large corporates against bureaucratic rigidity. It strengthens the idea that public bodies must uphold natural justice in commercial dealings. We have two channels, RR Corporates and RR Legal Talks. Please do subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will not miss any of our latest videos. Thank you.